Let's get into some more Michael Jackson. Earth Song. Is that a toucan? Am I in heaven? Harp, man. Oh, wow. Ooh. Wow, that's really ethereal sounding. Oh. Oh, that was...
What about sunrise? What about rain? What about all the things that you said we were to gain? What about killing fears? Is there a time?
Ooh.
What about all the things that you said was yours and mine? Did you ever stop to notice all the blood we've shed before? Did you ever stop to notice this crying earth, this weeping shore?
Wow. Oh, oh, what imagery.
What have we done to the world? Look what we've done.
Ah, human race, man.
What about all the peace that you pledged your only son? What about flowering fields? Is there a time?
Oh, man.
What about all the dreams that you said was yours and mine? Did you ever stop to notice all the children dead from war? Did you ever stop to notice this crying earth, this weeping shore?
Damn. I don't know what to say. I'm speechless. Can I got to pause it. I gotta pause it. He's talking the truth here. The world is such a crappy place and it's not getting better. We are doing this. That's what this song's all about. It's our fault that the world is the way it is. It's brutality of the human race, what we're doing to the earth, what we have done to the earth. This hits hard. This hits hard.
I used to dream, I used to glance beyond the stars. Now I don't know where we are.
No.
Although I know the grand and
So I'm smiling, but I'm not. I'm not smiling. I'm only smiling because it sounds really good, but I'm really conflicted because the message that this is trying to get out there is that the world is so crap now, and it's our fault. We have done this, but I'm smiling because it's sang so beautifully. It's like that guttural, like, scream that he's doing here. It's beautiful, man. Wow. Amazing. everything's reversed. That is so good. Wow. That. I wish it was that easy. Just scream at the world and it fixes it. I wish it was that easy, man. It's not that easy, but I wish I had Michael Jackson's power. It's the Michael magic up in here fixing the earth. And that's all he wanted to do. All of his life, that is all he wanted to do was this. What happened in this video. He just wants to reverse everything. He wants everything to go back to the way it was before us idiot humans came along, you know, and ruined everything, you know. But it isn't so much the humans. It isn't so much us, right? It is the greedy people of the world. The people who take too much, you know. It's like you don't need to rip down entire flipping forests. Take a little bit. Replant. You know, you don't have to have wars. What are we fighting about, man? What is it really doing in the world? You know, it's like, do we really need to fight each other? You know, why can't we just get along? You've got to learn from your mistakes. You know, he says it in the beginning of this song. He says about why can't we remember all the blood that's been spilled, right? And to me, that hits hard because we don't learn from our mistakes. We don't learn from all our mistakes for certain. Things don't improve. Things don't change. It's like people would be horrified from like World War One, and then all of a sudden there's World War Two. What did we fight for in World War One if World War Two came along? And the same thing if World War Three comes along. I hope not. But if it did, who's going to remember World War II? That World War II is just, why did we do that? Why did all them people die when it's just going to start another war? You know, how stupid. It's us. It's the people of the world. We are the stupid ones. We, me, you. You know, maybe not you. Maybe not you, but you know what I mean. It's everybody. It's everybody is contributing to this. It isn't. And the way that he's just holding on. Oh, God, that imagery is amazing. I'm going to have to go through the lyrics. What about sunrise? What about rain? What about all the things that you said we were to gain? Yeah, you promise all these wonderful and fantastic things, but you don't think about the little person. You don't think about the people's lives that you're ruining by being greedy. It's greed. That is this song. It is about what we are like as a human race. What we are, greedy people. You know, what about killing fields? Is there a time? What about all the things that you said was yours and mine? Yeah, people don't share neither. It's like all these big corporations who make millions and millions of pounds. What do they give back to us? Like, to us specifically? You know? Oh, they might donate to charity. Okay, some of them do. All right. But does that reach me and you? Food for thought there. Did you ever stop to notice all the blood we've shed before? I was just talking about this. Did you ever stop to notice this crying earth, these weeping shores? So flipping beautiful. This is a very well-written song. And then he goes, yeah, that is so catchy. And I had goosebumps all the way through that. That is not an overreaction. That is flipping. Oh, it's just the way it made me feel. Like it's like a primal thing with this song. It's very primal. He doesn't need to actually sing any words for it to make you feel something. It's wow. I kind of freaked out. I'm sorry. It's a bit of an extreme reaction, but it's what you get here on the channel. What have we done to the world? Look what we've done. What about all the peace that you pledge your own son? Yes. All of these wars, right? It's like you pledge to your son, look, it's going to be better now, son. It's going to be better. It isn't better. You're lying to him is what's happening. It's like the peace doesn't come. The peace is not there. It isn't there. Or, it's not always going to be peaceful. And it's like, it should be. If we all work together, it would be a more peaceful place. What about flowering fields? Is there a time? What about all the dreams that you said was yours and mine? Did you ever stop to notice all the children dead from war? Did you ever stop to notice this crying earth, these weeping shores? I love that line as well. Yeah, it's like all these children dead from war, casualties, man. No one talks about the civilian casualties in wars. It doesn't really get much of a mention, really. Oh yeah, you're just a number. They never mention the families' names. They never mention what their lives were. What is civilian casualties? To us, it's a number. It shouldn't be a number. It should be the people's names. It should be the children's names should be put up, and what they, what they did in their lives, what made them the people that they are. We should know that, but they don't ever mention that. They just give them a number. 500 casualties, civilian casualties in the last war, or 5,000 civilians casualties in the last war. How many of them were kids? Doesn't even say how many were kids. It just says civilian casualties, which is wrong. It's sick. But it's the way that we fool ourselves into thinking, war is needed, war is fantastical. But what you're really doing is you're just killing a bunch of kids. How's that make you feel? I used to dream, I used to glance beyond the stars. Now, I don't know where we are, although I know we've drifted far. Yeah, we've went so far, Yeah, it's like people, like back in 1969, for example, because they mentioned stars, it's like people looked up to the moon and it's like, we're going to put a person on the moon, we're going to advance. This is a stepping point for the human race. But really, did it actually do much? It's like we always used to look to the stars. We always had hope, And this song is saying, no, it isn't always hope. We have drifted too far away from what hope is and what hope means. Hey, what about yesterday? What about us? Oh, I love this. What about the seas? What about us? The heavens are falling down. What about us? I can't even breathe. I love that. He's just naming a bunch of stuff. What about all of the things that we've done? And then the chorus in the back is saying, what about us? It's quite selfish in a way. Some people might think it's quite selfish. How can you just think about yourself? Because it's saying, what about us? But Michael is also saying in the back, he's saying in the front, he's saying that you should also think about the planet and what it's doing for you and what you can do for your fellow man. It isn't just about you, it's about everybody. It's about the planet. It's about Earth. It's about all of us as a society, as one. It's our planet's womb. Yeah. What about animals? We've turned kingdoms to dust. What about elephants? Have we lost their trust? Yeah. I mean, the amount of elephants that are taken for their tusks is sickening. For their ivory, it's that still goes on, and it's just sad that in this video there was a herd of elephants, and then all of a sudden it's like it's just one left and it's missing its tusks, and it's a very horrible sight, but I think it's needed. I think that shock value really does hit. It hits a different part of you. Anyway, yes. What about crying whales? We're ravaging the seas. Overfishing, people. We have fished things to near flipping extinction. blue whales and whatever. It's crazy how much all of these really rare fishes and whatever, and we're just fishing them all up. We are greedy, as I've been saying. That is the whole point of this song. It's greed. There's enough stuff on Earth to keep everybody fed, everybody watered. But no, some people want more. Some people want more beyond their needs, more than they'll ever need. It's like, why do you need millions and millions and millions of pounds or dollars? Why do you need that? Why are you living that far beyond your means? And then it's like, because you're doing that, it's like the corporations, the oil rigs, oil corporations, or petrol, diesel, whatever. Yeah, that they are drilling into our earth, right, and taking out more than what they should be. It just annoys me. I'm passionate about this, and that's why I'm angry. It's like, I can see why people would actually get upset over this, because it is a very upsetting song. But to me, it's more of an anger thing, because he's just talking the truth. He's screaming the truth straight at you, and he's holding on. And he's like, I can reverse all this. I can fix this. In the video, he's fixing it because it's with... Anyway, what about forest trails? Burnt despite our pleas. Yeah, this happens even here in Wales. We lose wonderful, wonderful places, and it's burnt. But sometimes, to be fair, that isn't always human beings that's doing that. It is accidental forest fires, accidental crop fires, especially over in like Australia, for example. It's like bushfires. It happens, but sometimes it's arson. People do this. All these wonderful walks that people do just completely up in smoke. And it's so sad that we are going down that path, that eventually in the future everything is just going to be like in this video, just burnt, or just you're going to see houses upon houses upon houses, skyscrapers full of people, and there's going to be no forests, there's going to be no greenery, there's going to be no whatever, I think it's just the way that we are going as a human race. I think we are going that way, and this is what this song is trying to warn you about. People should just listen to this bloody song. What about the Holy Land, torn apart by creed? What about the common man? Can't we set him free? Like, you take sides, you go to what you think is the good side, and you fight for your country, you fight for your religion or whatever. But sometimes some people don't want to get involved, right? And can't we set him free? Yeah, see, it's thought-provoking, man. This is so good. This song is incredible. What about children dying? Can't you hear them cry? Where did you go wrong? Someone tell me why. What about baby boy? What about the days? What about all their joy? What about the man? Yeah. Sometimes we don't really stop and think about an individual. We just think about like a nation or a society. What about the man you can help today? That one person that you could just walk down the road and you could smile at them and they smile back. That probably is the only smile they're gonna get on that day, and you probably made their day just by smiling, and that's helping the one person out. I often do that. I often make faces as I walk down the road, and I'll see if I can get somebody to chuckle at me. If they're laughing at me, it means that there's a bit of joy in their hearts, and I put it there. So yeah, I do it all the time. Anyway, what about the crying man? What about Abraham? What about death again? Do we give a damn? No, we definitely don't give a damn. I'm not going to go into like religion and stuff, but yeah, Abraham, yeah, okay. It is one of Michael Jackson's best songs, in my opinion. I've only heard it once, but it's really hit me and it's affected me. It's like, to me, this is one of the best messages in a song ever. I don't think I've heard a better message from a song at all. I can't think of a song that's got a better message than this one. It's incredible. It is beautiful and very catchy. It's going on my phone. I think I'm going to have this one. Bring up the Michael Jackson list. This is S rank. Oh, God. Yeah, you could have guessed that. Gosh, I can't get over the imagery in this one. Like, the entire video is so well done. It's like you had Michael Jackson and he comes on and he's in tatters. It's like like I've never seen him in clothes like that ever. Not once. He always comes out in the most beautiful costumes, the most beautiful, jackets and shirts and T-shirts and, all these wonderful, like, rhinestone-covered, military and royal-looking, stuff. Always beautiful. In this one, he's in tatters, and he looks like a homeless person, and I think that adds to the way that the song is. It's like that is just a statement on its own. It's like, this is what we've done to the world. This is what we've done to the people. It's like, yeah, at the end of the day, Michael Jackson is a person and not just a celebrity. And I think that's what he was trying to say here by the way he was dressed. He's trying to say, look, I'm like you. Yeah, I just because I'm rich, just because I'm famous, whatever, deep down inside, at base level, I am just the same as what you are. I'm a human being, So I don't want to draw attention to myself. I want to draw attention to the world. I want to draw attention to what we are doing to the world. I don't want to be the center of attention when all this crap is happening to the earth. And I love that. I love how just the way he's dressed is it's fantastic. It's fantastic. He doesn't look. It just makes a statement. Some of the footage of people like starving, that is imagery that pops up in a lot of Michael Jackson videos. Actually, it's like he always brings up the starving children. You can feel the anger coming from him, like it's radiating, and he's punching the ground and he's ripping it up. He's saying, what about this? This is what we should be protecting. It's the earth. And he picks up the earth and it slips between his fingers. And it's said it's more imagery. It's more of the fact that he is trying to say, look, if we don't look after this place now, where are we going to be in 100 years? What's going to happen to your granddaughters or your great-great-granddaughters? What kind of world are we going to be living in if we carry on doing what we're doing right now? And this came out in flipping 90s, man. This came out in the 90s. And has the world changed? Has the world changed anything since the 90s, really? It's like, are we any better off after hearing songs like this? No, it hasn't made it's like he ends the song. It ends the song. Do we give a damn? No. Us as a people, we don't give a flipping damn because we don't. Otherwise, we could have done something since the 90s, but we didn't do anything since the 90s. It's just got me. It's got me thinking, man. It's driving me insane, and it's just. I gotta calm down. Look, it's beautiful song. It's sang so flipping good. Oh gosh, I'm sorry. I went off on a little bit of a rant, but I'm gonna end this. I'm gonna end this video before I say something I might regret, but I think I've said enough. This is definitely one of Michael Jackson's best songs, in my opinion, and you know, even if you've heard it, I really want you to just read over these lyrics yourself in your own time and actually take it in. I wish that I could tell everybody about this, because people need to hear this. People need to read this. You know, so sometimes you kind of forget that these are songs. These are popular songs, right? And I bet you, I can bet you, 90% of people who listen to this song will know the chorus because it is extremely catchy. And they might even know a few of the words, but they probably will never take in its actual meaning properly because it is so catchy. Sometimes it's like, I kind of wish in a way that it wasn't so catchy, because I bet you people sing this. It's got to be sang. People have got to sing this at like karaoke bars and whatever, but I bet you they never actually take in its meaning, and it's just a Michael Jackson song, and that's really sad. It's so sad, and as I said, I'm going to end up saying something I regret, so I'm going to end it there. That was just amazing. Wow.